journey is really just a series of small, sometimes random, chaotic, if you will, steps. And you've just taken one. Step.
Hello everyone! I've just got some quick tips here on how to make money and then save money on your new islands. Okay, so tip number one is to always use your expedition center on your main starting island, which is Isla Matanceros. So for example, you're going to go to your expedition map, right? And then you're going to want to get some more velociraptor fossils. So you're going to start this expedition from your beginning island. That's a really good way to make money and then save money, right? Okay, for your new islands that is, because you're spending the money from island 1. So as you can see, I've almost got a 5-star rating here on island 1, and that really doesn't take that long to get. And as you can see, I have $48 million, whereas on your beginning island, you only have somewhere around like, you know, $200,000 or $300,000 on average at all times. And then when you want to buy something new, like from your operations, it costs $400,000 for this ranger station, or your ACU center is $400,000, your storm defense station is $100,000. You want to get all that stuff from the start, and then, for example, like these hotels, $750,000, emergency shelters, $250,000. And emergencies happen a lot on those new islands. You run into tropical storms, you run into more dinosaurs breaking out of the cages, and power outages, stuff like that. You just have to be real careful. So, and money is really important there. Well, your beginning island, it's really easy to keep that money and continue to make that money. So for tip number one, use your main island to get expeditions rolling. And then once you get those fossils, you're going to, for tip number two, you're going to go to your fossil center, and any fossils you have, you're going to extract the DNA using the fossil center on Isla Matanceros. And then also combined into tip number two, you're going to save all of the extra materials you get from those expeditions. And you're going to sell those on your second, third, fourth, or fifth island, wherever you want the resources. So if we go into the island map right here, island navigation. So as you can see, I only have Isla Muerta unlocked right now, but what I've been doing to get extra cash, I go over to Isla Muerta, and then after that expedition's done, there's going to be some type of excess material, generally, and then I just sell that excess material on Isla Muerta, or in your cases, it could be Isla Sorna, so on and so forth for the rest of the islands, right? So you sell all the materials, excess materials on those islands. And then my third and final tip is, and this expedition is just about to get back and I'll show you what I mean, but my third and final tip is go to your research center, and research from one island applies to all of your other islands. So do all of your research on your main island, Isla Matanceros. So I want this heavy steel fence, so I'm just going to go ahead and research that here. Once that's done, it's applied to all of my other islands. Okay, now as you can see, we just got some fossils, and just like I wanted, yes. So we got fossils, and we're going to, for tip number 1 and 2, we're going to extract the DNA from here, right? So tip number 1 was to use your expedition center from island 1, and then tip number 2, I kind of combined two things into that tip, is to extract DNA on island 1, and then also in tip number 2 is to sell these excess materials on your second, third, fourth, fifth island, right? So I have platinum, it's $360,000. I have $49 million here. I'm not going to use that here. I happen to only have like $700,000 on my second island. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to island navigation, go to Isla Muerta, and then once you're here, as you can see, we're on Isla Muerta, my second island right now. As you can see, like I said, I only have about $700,000. I'm going to go into this fossil center now, and all this stuff transfers over. So I'm just going to go ahead and sell this platinum. Boom! Now I have over $1 million, and I can spend that on stuff that where I really need that money. And then a quick recap for tip number 3. To get that research done on your very beginning island, which is Isla Matanceros, and then after that research is completed, it is usable on every other island. So as you can see, that heavy steel fence will now be done. Here, let's check it out. Boom, right there, heavy steel fence. That's what we researched on island 1 for like $200,000 or $300,000, which would have put a pretty big dent into this million right here, right? And now we can use it on island 2, which is Isla Muertas. Okay, that is all I have for you in this video, everyone. Hopefully you found this helpful. Please let me know if you have any questions at all. I'm going to be coming out with a lot of walkthrough videos for Jurassic World Evolution. Anything I can think of, basically, and then anything I can think of as being useful to you. If you have any requests, let me know too, because I'm more than willing to make a video out of something that you want to see, because you have good ideas. So please tell me your ideas. And then also make sure to subscribe if you want to see more videos like this. Leave a like if you like what you saw. Check out the video in the top right corner of the screen. And thank you for watching. I'll see you all in the next one.